Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. But sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to TNC, the new channel. We are here to help you see the new you. My name is Carla Urgino, streaming live from Mandaluyong City.
And I am Mapette Urgino, streaming live from Pasig City. This is Healthline. Good day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on our 10th episode. We're here to serve you every Wednesday and Friday at 4 p.m. to help those who may have health issues, as well as those who would like to feel better or look better. If it's your first time, welcome to our new show. To all the listeners on board, by the way, my regular co-host, Ramon Mendoza, is out on a mission of health, and we truly miss him. Hi, Mon. But as he always says, he will be back. Parang si Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay? Today, however, I'm very happy and proud to have as my co-host my youngest daughter, Carla Urgino. Welcome, Carla.
Hi, Ma. Thank you. Thank you to my beautiful mom for letting me be here. It's my second time. And since I enjoyed the first time, I'm really looking forward to another episode with you, Mama. And of course, with all of you, our dear viewers, who have increased. They have already 3,000 views on our last episode.
Wow.
And we thank you. Grabe. Diba? Ang galing, Ma. What a blessing.
Ang galing. Thank you so much, dear viewers, for giving us all your support and your love. I know you're there for us. I'm glad, Carla, that you're enjoying this, no? Parang laro, di ba? And I'm ecstatic that you're here with me as my katandem, no? On health that serves our listeners. So this is a mother and daughter tandem. Ayos, di ba? Because in every episode of Healthline, you get updated with the latest health and our views
and tips from doctors, health experts, and special guests on how to keep a healthy lifestyle and deal with various health challenges that are so widespread today.
You will be entertained and inspired with dramatic, true to life stories of real people who were able to overcome their health crisis.
And the best part is to hear something positive, something beautiful, inspiring that will make you smile amidst the darkness of our pandemic times. Isn't that great, guys? If you think so, please share some love and emojis on our comment section below.
Yes, do share with us what your thoughts are. Carla, have you heard that our immune system can actually go crazy or
Yes,
malfunction?
of course, I've heard of that. Kasi I too have that called crazy immune system. Nalagas yung hair ko for, I had it for, I think, around 2 years. And parang poknat, I had like 8 poknats sa ulo ko. And doctors called it alopecia. It is what they really call under the category of autoimmune disease. Actually, hindi siya nakakahawa. It's not from a germ, it's not from a virus, but just like many diseases, it's really a burden. And for some, it can be really dangerous.
Yes, from my research, I learned that autoimmune is actually a condition in which our own immune system attacks our own body. Grabe, no? Parang meron kang inside enemy. Pwede
Scary.
palang maging self-destructive ang ating sariling immune system sa atin. O, di ba?
Yes, it's really scary.
Nakakatakot.
Nakakatakot talaga siya, lalo na when they tell you that it's, wala siyang solution. That's why we are so blessed today that we have an health expert on board, a medical doctor, in fact, who can actually explain why and how autoimmune problems happen and how to deal with it effectively. But of course,
Oh,
before we introduce
great.
our guest, di ba, alam ko, excited na yung mga viewers natin, very interested and the very good topic that we have today. I'd like to say hi to our viewers na nanonood ngayon, di ba? We have here Elisa, Idel Calma, we have here Haya Dakanay, we have here Carol Ann Esmas, Nora Natividad, Helen Jonyo Caracas, and Tess Kakanandin Desenon. Wow, ang dami nila. And I will
From
read
Canada
their
yun, ah.
comments. Oo, we are international here, and we'll read some of your comments. And if you have questions, shout outs later, just keep them coming, guys. That's it.
Okay, as mentioned earlier, a very special guest is a doctor of internal medicine who specializes in dermatology and cosmetic surgery. O, di ba? Bagay na bagay siya sa kanyang career kasi maganda din siya. Okay? She is the founder of Skin Trends, a dermatology clinic that has now 7 branches. Skin Trends delivers all services for expert skin and body care, particularly acne treatment. For those who have a need for a skin checkup, anytime, just contact her on the link on our comment section. Pero she will not only talk about skin today, no? Her topic is what we just discussed earlier, autoimmune disease, no? Kasi na-encounter niya yan sa kanyang maraming pasyente, no? Why it happens and its possible advanced solution. Dear viewers, let's all give a virtual clap to our very beautiful and very smart Dr. Joy Gonzales-Mongcal.
Wow.
Hi,
Hi,
good
Doc.
everyone.
Hi, Doc.
I'm glad to be part of the team this afternoon.
Yes, we're
Yes,
so blessed to
syempre.
have you with us today, Doc. Thank you for spending your time this afternoon with us. And a lot of our viewers want to know, Doc, what does your skin trend specialize on?
Well,
Yes.
we specialize in everything that's related to the skin, be it pathologic or aesthetic in nature. So when you say pathologic, it's all about skin diseases, whether it's infectious, non-infectious, and when you say it's aesthetic, everything that is related to beauty.
Wow. Saan,
Oh.
saan po, Doc, ang mga branches ng skin trends?
Well, since I'm based here in Santa Rosa, so I have two clinics here. Then I branched out to Alabang in Festival Mall. And then we also have one in Calamba, Laguna. And we have one in Cubao in Alib Mall. Then one in Eastwood's Libis. And then in SM Fairview.
Wow,
Wow,
ang
ang
dami.
dami nun, doktora. We can find you anywhere and everywhere pala.
Yes,
Mukhang widespread na yung clinic nyo in Metro Manila and in Laguna. It's quite
yeah,
interesting, Doc, that you mentioned acne as one of your specialties. Alam nyo, that's very, I can say, very good kasi, especially to young people, a young person can be scarred permanently for life if he has
yeah.
acne and he's not able to handle it. Kaya, you're doing great work, no? You're saving them from their insecurities for life. What,
Uh,
but my question
I
is, yes, go
I
ahead.
specialize in acne because according to studies, 10% of the population has acne. So when you say acne, it doesn't only pertain to big pimples. Even the blackheads and the whiteheads are considered acne because acne is a medical term that encompasses all types of pimples, be it the little ones, the comedonal, the non-inflammatory, they're already considered acne. So
Mhm.
even if you have like blackheads or whiteheads, it's already an indication that you have to see a dermatologist because if you leave it alone, it's gonna scar. And when you say scar, it's for life. And you know,
Yes.
is
Tama.
um, an expensive problem.
Yes.
Yes, totoo yan. I have a brother-in-law who had like a face like a moon face. Dami-dami talagang acne. But anyway, you yourself have very good skin. Did that help you become a derma? Or was there another reason?
Well, I
Anong
had
nagbuyo sa'yo?
I had a lot of acne when I was young. So
Oh,
yeah, I had a lot of acne, and I at during my adolescent stage or during college, there were no dermatologists yet that treat acne. Sort of all dermatologists they serve pathologic diseases, skin diseases. So there's none that really concentrate on acne. So
Mm.
I uh,
I see.
even went to the extent of getting my mom's needles and prick it myself.
Oh,
Uh, I got a lot of scars, so I said to myself that I wanted to be a dermatologist primarily because I went through what a lot of people are going through.
Ang ganda
wow. So
nun.
you're
Ang ganda ng story niyo, Doc, kasi everybody could really relate. And yun na nga eh,
and
parang dati nun,
empathize.
dati nun para mag-derma ka, yun nga, it has to be severe or yun nga, parang it might be, super special lang para pumunta ka. But now, it's a normal word or normal term to consult your dermatologist, lalo na pag nagsisimula pa lang yung problem. And of course, Doc, everybody wants to be beautiful, di ba? Sino bang ayaw? And during,
Yes.
and hindi lang during their youth, but for a much longer time. We do really need experts like you to help become better, to improve our skin. And of course, what I've heard talk, you will not be talking about just the skin, but a much broader problem, which is the mysterious incurable disease called autoimmune disease na millions are suffering from, katulad ko po. I'm sure everybody is interested to know, Doc, how to deal with this mystery. Please share with us your wisdom.
Okay. Do I start?
Yes.
Yes.
So, autoimmune disease is like your immune system, yeah, as what you've said, going crazy. So, if your immune system is going crazy, it's like I always liken it to uh, like a soldier that instead of hitting the enemy, he is hitting innocent bystanders. So, pag yung army ay hindi lang yung kalaban patay niya, pinapatay niya pati yung mga mamamayan, then it's not a good thing. Okay? And that is exactly what's happening to people who have autoimmune disorders. So our soldiers, the soldiers of the body is our antibodies or the white blood cells, particularly we have the neutrophils, the basophils, the lymphocytes, and the eosinophils. Okay, so the function of these white blood cells is to protect our body against microorganisms that might enter our body, like the bacteria, the fungi, the viruses, which of course we know of the pinaka-hottest na virus ngayon, which is the COVID-19 and SARS. So in people who are having autoimmune disease, instead of the white blood cells killing these microorganisms that enter our body, these antibodies or these white blood cells kill our own cells. So may kanya-kanya silang target organ. So if your antibodies are killing your hair follicles, like what happened to you, so if they kill the hair follicles, so nagkakaroon ka ng mga poknat-poknat.
Mm.
So just poknat-poknat, you just call it alopecia areata. But
Mm.
if over the whole head, you get alopecia totalis. Some people, they tend to have lahat ng buhok sa katawan, and you call it alopecia universalis. So it's just one example of an autoimmune disease. So your antibodies can kill any part of your body. Kung let's say, papatayin naman nila yung melanin pigments or the cells that produce the melanin, so magkakaroon ka naman ng vitiligo. So maybe people are familiar
Ah,
with vitiligo, yung namumuti-muti.
Hmm. Kay Michael
Yung
Jackson ba yan na ano, sakit?
si Michael Jackson is one of them.
Hmm.
And maybe you're familiar with a there's a supermodel.
Ah,
She's
yeah.
yeah.
Sa top
runway
Sikat.
model.
vitiligo over her face and body.
Hmm.
Mm, if your antibodies target your eyes, so papatayin niya yung cells sa eyes, you can go blind. Kung ang antibody mo naman
Wow.
niya is your thyroid, so magkakaroon ka ng thyroiditis or Graves' disease. So kung ang
Oh.
ano naman, ang target niya is your kidney, so masisira naman yung kidney mo. What happens to SLE or systemic lupus erythematosus, di ba?
Oh.
Um,
Yeah.
ang pinakasikat na kilala natin na may SLE is no other than the ex-president Ferdinand Marcos.
Hmm.
Yes.
That's why, di ba,
Yes.
nung nagkaroon ng people's power, ang dami niyang dialysis machines na nakita doon sa
Malala
ano
na.
blood
Malala
bank.
na pala.
Hmm.
Oh.
So, yan. So, kung ang
Grabing
target,
scary pala yan talaga, no?
you can have myocarditis, and so iba-iba ang target organ. So why is it happening? Bakit ang tanong ang madalas na tanong ng patient sa akin, bakit Dok, nagkaganon. Bakit bigla na lang hindi na ma-identify ng antibodies natin kung ano yung kalaban at saka hindi niya kalaban?
Yes, that's the question talaga.
Yes.
That's
Good
still,
question.
yeah, that is still the mystery until now. We don't know why. We don't know why. Bakit?
Okay. Wow.
Kung alam natin, di, mapiprevent sana natin. No? What we know is that the antibodies run amok. Tapos hindi natin alam kung sino yung ito-target niya. But why it's happening, it's still a mystery until now.
Wow. So,
I see.
Dok, ano pong traditional response na binibigay sa mga taong with autoimmune disease? Because I remember during
Ng mga doktor, usually.
Opo, ninyo, no? Kasi ngayon ko lang na-realize ano pala ako, alopecia universalis kasi even yung mga eyebrows ko and all the other hairs in my body na nalalagas din. Thank you for that, Doc. Pero alam ko, one of the binigay sa akin was I was given steroids. And ano pa po ba yung mga binibigay na solution for this?
So, depende yan kung anong target organ ang sisirain ng white blood cells. So, like in your case, since it's alopecia, so ang mga treatment man ibibigay natin is paano patubuhin yung hair mo. Diba?
Yes.
So, sabi mo, palliative lang. Palliative lang ang treatment, hindi talaga siya definitive.
Mm-hmm.
So, pag sinabi mo kasing palliative lang yung treatment, tina-target mo lang kung ano yung magiging, yung mga treatment na papatubo ng hair mo. Pero, pagdating sa paano mo mapa-undo ang white blood cells mo para hindi na niya gagawin yon, wala pa rin.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly, we give steroids because steroids kasi is an anti-inflammatory. So, there's a theory na it's an inflammation going on. So, you just counteract the inflammation. But you really do not treat the root cause, which is yung white blood cells mo. Parang ano na siya, nagka-Alzheimer's na yung white blood cells mo. Parang nagka-dementia na. Parang na, alam mo yun, na siya, hindi niya alam ang ginagawa niya. So, pagdating doon, wala pa rin talagang, sagot sa ganon. Unfortunately. But fortunately, I know there's a supplement that we are going to talk about right now, that wonder molecule that can educate your white blood cells, right?
Yes.
Kung ayusin niyo yung pag-iisip ng white blood cells,
ganon.
siya sa
Ayos
kanyang pag-iisip.
So,
yun.
So, Doc, yung sinabi nyo kaninang may dementia na mga cells, pagka in-educate, ano pong magiging response ngayon ng body? So far,
ng
sa
immune
mga
system.
patients na, sa mga tinulungan nyo po with this wonder molecule, ano pong naging response?
So, nare-reverse mo, kumbaga, parang naaano mo siya, napapamelo mo siya sa kanyang pag-aamak. Diba?
Wow. Natuturuan pala.
Tuturuan. So, parang it's likened to somebody na nang-hostage, diba? So, pag ang isang police ay, diba, there was a case dati sa Luneta.
Tagal na nandok
Yung sa bus?
Years ago. May nang-hostage sa Luneta, diba? So, may mga specialized na mga what you call that, mga team na
SWAT team.
SWAT
SWAT team po, yung dumating. Oo.
para pakiusapan lahat, di ba? Until such time na pinakawalan niya yung kanyang victim. So, I think that supplement is doing just that, like that. Na ine-educate niya, nire-reverse niya in such a way na bumalik siya sa dati niyang gawin. Which is
Wow.
to kill what is really the enemy. And the enemy are the
Yes.
bacteria, the viruses, fungus, and parasites. Na para
So,
bigla siyang makikilala na naman niya, ay, ano itong inaaway ko, hindi naman pala kami magkaaway. Dapat.
ang ganda nun ah. It's a very good analogy, Doctora. That's a very good analogy. So, nagiging madunong ulit yung crazy immune system mo. Bumabalik sa wisyo. Parang yun ang sasabi mo. Parang hindi naninira ng sarili. No? So, my question, oo. Kaya may buhok si Carla ngayon. As you can see, makapal na buhok niya. Dati wala na yan. Very good testimony by herself, no? So, my question, Doctora, example, between a cold and a rhinitis, di ba? Parehong tumutulo yung uhog mo dyan, di ba? How is it possible to distinguish whether it is an autoimmune or not? Kunyari, sipon ba siya o rhinitis ba siya on the onset para alam mo na agad paano siya gagamutin, di ba? How would you do that, Doctora? How do you test?
Ang rhinitis kasi, it's just a medical term for inflammation of the nose.
Yes.
The allergic in nature or infectious in nature. So, dalawang klase lang naman yan eh. Infectious or allergic in nature. So, according to sa mga nabasa ko, ang allergic rhinitis is also a type of autoimmune disease.
Okay.
Ang ano naman dito, ang pagkakaiba nila sa talagang totoong autoimmune disease is ang mga allergic rhinitis, ang stimulant naman nanggagaling sa labas. Let's say sa alikabok, sa mite, sa mga tela. So, iba mostly people are allergic to alikabok, di ba? So, pag may alikabok, aching. Sa mostly naman, ang iba naman is allergic sa may dust mite. Kasi ang dust mite, nagre-release rin yan ng mga pupo nila. Mga pupo. Yan eh, kasi mga parasite yan eh. So, nag-allergic ka sa dust mite, so, aching ka rin ng aching. So, bakit hindi naman lahat ng tao ay uma-aching sa alikabok? Ang dami dyan sa labas yun, taong grasa.
Hindi tinatablan.
Parang nakatira na nga siya sa ano, di ba? Sa daan. Eh, bakit naman yung mga anak mayaman, naka-aircon, lahat malinis, etc. Ang daming mga mayaman na atching ng atching, ang daming allergy sa balat, mapawisan lang ng konti, because it's also a kind of autoimmune disease. Kaya lang, yung stimulant nila are the allergens na found outside the body. So, going to the question, how will you differentiate between an infectious and an allergic rhinitis?
Yes. Any infection ba siya o autoimmune?
You have to, it's important to know the history of the patient. Kasi pag allergic rhinitis, to be recurrent. Bumabalik-balik particularly. Parang, Doc, pag nagising ako sa umaga, nagbabahin ako. Tapos pag...
that's my husband.
Yeah, the later part of the day, nawawala. Ganon. So, that is more of allergic in nature. Yung isa na kasi ng sipon na infectious is yung yung feeling mo para kang masama yung pakiramdam, para kang lalagnatin, masakit kasukasuan, tapos may sipon. So, that is already infectious. So, yun ang nakakahawa na At saka hindi siya nawawala at that part of the day na pagkahapon yun nawala tapos pabalik naman na. It's usually siya, yung tuloy-tuloy. Ngayon pag napabayaan uwi siya sa sa trangkaso. So yun ang pagkakaiba.
Oh,
So it's
I
important
see.
to track the history of the patient.
Yun pala
I
yun.
see.
Mhm.
Wow, that's a lot of information, Doc, no? So talagang, as you've said, because you now have this what you call wonder molecule, medyo nagkakaroon na ng solusyon ang what would have been an incurable situation. So by getting to the source, which is ano ba talagang dahilan? So yun ang tuturuan yung dahilan talaga ng autoimmune. So that's very, very insightful. Carla?
Yes. We learned a lot today about autoimmune disease and especially about this wonder molecule. Thank you for your medical wisdom, Doc, and what you have imparted with us and our viewers. Ang dami po nagtatanong, ilang taon na po daw kayo kasi ang ganda-ganda nyo daw. And I will truth, you are really helping them and they want to learn more. But before you go, any parting words, Doc?
Okay,
Yes.
proud to say that I'm already dual. Wow! I'm
Wow.
already in
Really? Oo. Kabatch. Pareho tayo, doktora.
Wala sa
Go.
itsura, Doc.
Go, girl. Go, girl.
So, what should I say is that, in these times kasi, syempre, di ba, alam naman natin kung ano nangyayari sa paligid natin. So, we should not take chances, no? Prevention is the key. So, pag
Yes.
sinabi mong prevention, hindi lang yan yung iinom kapag may nararamdaman ka. Ang mga supplements kasi like this wonder molecule, you have to take it for at least 6 months straight bago mo ma-reap ang benefit. Anything na preventive in nature, anything na supplementation, kailangan yan. Give it at least 6 months bago mo makuha yung benefit dyan. So, para sa mga listeners, wag lang iinom kung may nararamdaman. Kailangan kasi talaga continuous. It should be a part of your lifestyle. It should be a part of your routine. So, kasi, as the saying goes, prevention is always better and cheaper than cure.
Yes.
Better than
Tama.
hospitalization. Thank you for your nuggets of wisdom, Doktora. Truly appreciated from our hearts, no? God bless you and may your tribe grow even more. And may you become, by the way, kamukha ka ni Cory Quirino and you even sound alike. Kala ko nga, di ba kayo magkapatid? Cory Quirino, di ba?
Yeah.
An icon of beauty yan, Doktora. So thank you very much and God bless your career.
So, I hope
Okay?
Our next-
this is the last.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yes,
Doc.
more. We'll ask you again, Doktora. Don't worry. Talagang mangyayari yan. See you. Bless
Forward to
you.
that.
So, thank you. Our next guest is a very young lady who had what we normally experience, dear ladies, as the dreaded UTI. Or in Filipino, it's balisawsaw. For hers, it was the worst kind. But before she gives you any detail, before she shares her story, let's hear a few announcements from our studio. We'll be back.
Yes, see you again.
Welcome back to Healthline. Hello again, dear viewers, and thank you for staying with us. And I'd like to greet some of you. Hello, Susan Segura. Sabi niya, hello world. It's Healthline once again. Another day for healthy learnings from our guest stories. Na, mukhang inspired
Wow.
na inspired si Susan.
Nice.
Sabi ni Dayan Lin
Nice.
Sabong, prevention is better than hospital bills. Totoo daw yun. Di ba? Feel na feel nila. So, hi to Maine Therese, to Lisa
Yes,
Blancarda,
totoo
to
yan.
Mario Repanat. Wow, what a nice name. Ricky Nelson, Mike Galeraga, Bernadette Dagumol, and Sylvia Bautista. Sabi niya, wonderful to hear you again. Very interested to hear doctors in your show. Maraming salamat po. That's it.
That's it. Okay. As promised earlier, our next guest is young at 29, and she is from the City of Smiles, or Bacolod. She's a graduate of the University of St. La Salle. She used to be a research and product development officer for an NGO, but right now she is a freelance ano to, soft skills trainer. Today, however, she would like to share with you her encounter with that very common women's uncomfortable thing called UTI, or urinary tract infection, that we experience every now and then, and how she
True.
solved it. So let's give a virtual clap to Danielle Ramona Ramos, or she prefers to be called Dana Ramos, which is her FB name. I love your name, Dana, because my youngest
Hello.
apo, who is so
Hi, good
precocious.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. I love your name, Dana, because you're kapangalan ng aking apo, no? She's also Dana Gabinete.
Adena din. So I'm pretty sure she's more beautiful than me or like me.
Just as pretty. Pero eto, 2 years old siya, tinanong ko siya, Dana, you're so smart. Ano mo sagot? I know. Maliit pa, mayabang
I
na.
can relate.
Yeah,
Ano,
you can
confident,
relate.
confident ko yan.
Ganyan
Ganun
naman
ka
talaga
rin.
mga, ganyan talaga tayo pag bata. Confident, di ba? Tapos,
Confident,
and
oo.
actually, yan ang ano,
Like,
I think yan ang gusto kong marinig sa iyo,
mm,
Dana. You mentioned that you are a freelance soft skill trainer, di ba?
yes,
Which
correct.
alam ko maraming nagtatanong, first time nilang marinig yon, and they want to know, our viewers want to know. Can you tell us what a soft skill trainer is and what you do to help others?
Yes.
Carla, I'd love to share with everybody what a soft skills trainer is kasi yun nga, it's not really something na parang familiar with everyone, a type of work or job. So before I share what a soft skill trainer does, I'll first point out that we as individuals po, we have two types of general skills. So these are what we call hard skills and soft skills. Hard skills are related to specific technical knowledge and training. So they are teachable and measurable abilities. Example nun mga writing, reading, math, or ability to use computer programs, engineering, mga ganun. But by contrast naman, soft skills are the traits that make you a good employee, such as etiquette, communication, and listening, getting along with other people. So as a freelance soft skills trainer, this is where I come in by providing targeted training to individuals to help them strengthen their interpersonal skills. So yun nga, example, mga questioning and listening skills, negotiation skills, providing and receiving constructive feedback, just to name a few. So that's basically what I do.
That's
So
nice.
kasama dyan ang mga selling
Yeah, so
skills.
negotiation
Kasama dyan,
skills.
ano?
So you can use it if you're a salesperson, ganon. Question and listening skills,
Hmm,
being able to listen attentively and being able to
Ah,
ask the right questions, which for
ang
me, I
ganda
really
nun.
believe that's an important skill. Yeah, even if
Yeah, kasi
outside the workplace, you can use it in your everyday life with your friends, family.
sobrang
Yeah.
importante yan
yes.
din eh. Kasi
Yeah.
all our life, lalo na college, high school,
Hmm.
elementary, we were taught the hard skills eh. Pero
Right.
pagdating mo na sa real world, you know, with your
Mm.
job, so to get promoted, to get the, to reach your quota. So sa mga people
Mm.
on sales, they need negotiation, people skills, and those, di
Leadership
ba, mga
skills,
Yes.
ganun, managerial
leadership skills,
skills. O,
sobrang
kasi when you're
importante.
handling
Pero na-miss
that,
out during school days.
tama. Kasi sa school days, it's more like the
Yes.
hard skills, which are very specific and teachable skills. But the soft skills, it's something na hindi natin alam pala na we all should need to develop that as well. Hindi
Yes,
lang
I
yung
like
hard
that.
skills.
Actually,
Yes.
Dana, as an HR practitioner myself,
Oh,
I see that people get promoted easier if they have the soft skills.
that's
Na
actually
hindi lang
correct.
talaga nakatingin sa hard skills, hindi kung
Mm,
gaano kagaling na engineer. It's how you
mm,
explain your craft, how
tama.
you also negotiate with clients. So, they
Mm,
should be together, the soft skills and the hard skills. Kaya hindi
right.
pwede kang maging successful kung mahiyain ka o hindi ka marunong mag-communicate. Tama?
Tama,
So,
tama. Because,
that's a very great job, no? Pero
mm,
my second question is, ay siguro hindi na tayo mag-question kasi mamaya na lang, ano?
okay.
Maybe you would like to share already with us. Carla, go ahead.
Well, alam ko yung career ni Dana is really very difficult. Syempre,
Mm,
handling people, training, and sa kwentuhan namin kanina, diba, we were talking off stage. Ayan, and
yeah.
she's really busy. But I know that being an entrepreneur at the same time a trainer, perhaps you have experienced, a lot of things and meron kang bagong discovery that you'd like to share with
Mhm.
us.
Yes po.
Yes.
First off, I just want to express how grateful and privileged I am to be invited to this wonderful show, no, to share my experience regarding my healing. And also, I'd like to give a shout out sa lahat ng mga Ilonggo viewers natin. Mayong hapon sa inyo tanan. Salamat din sa pagtanaw. I hope na gamugid ka mo matunan sa sininga hapon. Okay, so my
Yeah.
latest discovery happened in 2018 po, when a friend of mine introduced to me the wonder molecule, which we was discussed earlier. He said, yung sabi niya sa akin, it was a breakthrough product of an international immune system company. So of course, me being young, carefree, and without any health concern whatsoever, I thought that yung immune system ko was not really, a priority. So wonder molecule did not really interest me at that time. But yung friend ko, however, he was really quite persistent, and he invited me this time in a parang formal presentation on what the Wonder Molecule was, and it was held in one of its branches, which is here in Bacolod. And yung speaker that time po presented an in-depth information of what this Wonder Molecule can do. So that time, what really caught my interest were the extensive years of research done since 1948, 1948, on the product, and how this wonder molecule not only boosts your immune system, as discussed earlier, but it also educates it as well, which was really unique in the world and something that also draw me to this wonder molecule. And also at that time, as mentioned in kanina, I was doing research and product development work for a local NGO, which entailed a lot of travel sa akin all over the country to go to different areas where our clients were located. And that kind of work, research and development work, it was really a tedious work. I would ride the habal-habal. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. It's like a motorcycle na medyo mahaba siya, like 5 to 6 people can fit in that. So I would
Ah,
ride that for an hour or two. Imagine you're going up from the city all
Oh
the way to
my
the
God.
mountains, just riding that
Ang sakit
long
ng puwet nun.
motorcycle. Yeah, my butt fell asleep. Parang hindi ko na ma-feel yung puwet ko, no? For 1 to 2 hours, imagine. Or sometimes we would ride also the tricycle, going to those places just to gather data, to do interviews, because we would do interviews with our clients and we would use the data for research. So we would do interviews with marginalized or poverty-stricken groups, sila yung mga clients namin. So there were, of course, alam mo yan, sa mga areas na ganyan, walang sanitary public restrooms in those areas. And I had to hold my pee for long periods of time. Imagine just riding the habal-habal, which is 1 to 2 hours sometimes. And in the middle of that, I need to go to the restroom, hindi pwede, di ba? So, of
Mm.
course, walang sanitary restrooms. And since sometimes also we would ride buses And for hours then 3 to 5 hours going from one place to another, and we would only have mga 1 or 2 restroom stops, and it was only during these stops that I could relieve myself. And this took months of field work and recurring long pee breaks caused me to develop yung UTI, or yun nga, yung urinary tract infection. Now, this is not just your regular UTI. When you have a physical exam, tapos UTI, and then you just take antibiotics. It's not really the regular one. Excuse me for the graphic detail po, but there was already a pus discharge every time I would pee, and it had a
Wow.
slight stench too. It's very vulnerable for me actually to share this, but this is
Mm.
really what happened. And this made me not only worried and but not only in pain, but also severely uncomfortable, especially in social situations because I had to meet with people most of the time, especially with my work. So I became really insecure and I lost self-confidence because I was so conscious with my body, especially with the UTI. And I remembered my friend, yung sinabi ko kanina, and the impressive presentation on Wonder Molecule. And I thought perhaps Wonder Molecule could help me with my UTI. So without a doubt, that time, I tried a bottle specifically for kidney and urinary tract that was enough for at least 1 month's use. So good for 1 month siya. Then after just almost 3 weeks of taking this Wonder Molecule, noticed that there was no more sign of the smelly discharge. Grabe no, like
Wow.
just weeks, nagulat
Indeed.
talaga ako because I'm sorry to say this again, but I would wear daily, panty liner just to make sure that, makover siya.
Mm.
And I was so surprised that wala na yung smelly discharge niya. So basically, yung UTI ko parang nawala. Just like that. And
Yes.
Grabe, ang
Wow.
galing.
I was utterly amazed. As in, I swear, I was utterly amazed. I couldn't believe it. Instead of spending money on antibiotics that in the long run can damage my liver and my kidneys,
True, true.
there's this wonder molecule, which was all I needed to aid my UTI. And at the same time, it educated and boosted my immune system, which actually gave me the benefits of an improved overall health and well-being, as well as savings from a possibility na baka ma-hospitalize ako because of that serious
Correct.
UTI.
That's
Because
scary
grabe,
already, yeah.
yes, and that's going to be very expensive. So
Hmm.
also, like mentioned earlier, women naman mostly yung nagkaka-UTI. So yun. So I was really scared for myself, but I was just so glad when I found out that the discharge was gone. And I also heard that if unchecked for a long time, yung UTI, it can lead to sepsis and or
True.
blood poisoning,
Mm.
Wow.
which can cause death. Imagine. So if I was not able
Mm.
to learn about that wonder molecule or to even take that, maybe I don't know where I would be right now, di ba? Baka nasa hospital ako or maybe I might not even be alive right now. So I'm
Wow.
totally a believer now.
Grabe, you're a
Anything
miracle.
can happen.
Thank
Anything can happen.
God.
I'm totally a believer now. I believe that we have to take care of our immune system, especially now with the pandemic, to protect us from any health threat. And I began to share this superb wonder molecule to my friends and my family. And now I have friends and relatives who are using this as well, and they've also benefited with better health and dealt with their own health concerns, much like I did. So I'm truly grateful to my friend that introduced the Wonder Molecule to me. I think he's watching right now. Hi, friend.
Wow.
So yes, again, that's my testimony with the Wonder Molecule.
Grabe, what an
Wow.
inspiring
You're
story.
Yes, you're a lucky girl to get out of a nasty, smelly problem that could
Yes,
have
I know.
destroyed your social life.
True.
Dana,
And I value
so
my social
thank
life.
you. Yes, thank you and your work life. It will affect your work life. Thank you
Right.
for having the time and bravery. No, you're a brave girl to
Yes,
share
that's
your
so
horrible
brave.
Thank you so
experience
much.
with UTI,
Thank you so
which
much.
millions of women in the world are already experiencing, and they will truly appreciate that. But before you go, Dana, hindi na, okay? Thank you so much for that time,
Thank
and you might have
you.
a parting words before you go.
Yes. thank you. I'd like to also encourage everyone that, first of all, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking time to listen to this wonderful talk about health. And with whatever that we shared today, I hope that you guys were encouraged to take care of your health, not just your physical health, but also your mental and your emotional health, because our mental and emotional health can also affect our physical health. And it's really a theme right now that I've been seeing on the internet, which is self care. And that means taking care of yourself first. So I encourage everyone to take breaks, during the weekends, take a break, give time to yourself, relax, have some R&R, because taking rest is actually being productive. And also, if you're someone that have hopes and dreams, maybe you have passions that you're not sure if you want to pursue it or not. Just like me, I wasn't really sure with my passion with training and teaching, but because of people around me that encouraged me and I saw how they pursued their passions as well, that inspired me to do the same. So I hope that any one of you who you're if you're doubting your skills, your passion, I'm giving you the permission to go with it, pursue it. You don't know how many people you're going to help with the gift that you have. So discover
Yeah.
your passion and your purpose. That's it. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Amen.
That was
Amen to that.
really warm and sweet, Dana. Thank you. You are
Carla,
really
we have
inspiring a lot of women. And good luck sa iyong napakagandang career and of course your business endeavors and your great life ahead.
Carla, I think we need a few moments with our station and for a few announcements. So stick around, viewers. Don't go away.
Welcome back to Healthline, dear viewers. I'd like to say hello to Grace Guillermo, Amazing Healing Dao, Dana, and from Beth Mocon Alcacid. Thank you for your words of encouragement. We also have Dana. Thank you, very informative, and thank you, Doc and Dana, for sharing your stories. Napakaganda. Thank you, everybody.
Wow, that's a lot, no? Marami pang comments, kaya lang yung mga tanong, just call us so we can respond to you personally about your health issues. Carla, we have many shows on TNC that can actually impact your whole life. Kung papanoorin mo lahat, makukumpleto na buhay mo. Okay? Let's start with a few. For example, The Big Picture shares inspiring stories of notable personalities. That's Mondays to Fridays, 7 p.m. And then ito makaka-relate ako kasi HR ako. HR Hotline introduces us to the wonderful world of human resource management. Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 12 noon.
You can also have an insightful Saturday afternoon because the family business is everyone's business at 4 p.m. We also have the fourth project, which is about life, business, and success stories live from Dubai, UAE, 6 p.m. or 10 p.m. Philippine time on Saturdays.
Okay. Tuloy mo, Carla.
We have Usapang Beauty, which is about beauty beyond what your eyes can see. Thursdays and Saturdays, 5:30 p.m.
Now, the
And
world has faced an unprecedented pandemic. Time to hear positive testimonies straight from those who recovered from the disease. So, watch COVID Stories Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. and discover your life purpose. O maganda to. And learn from others na nag-turn around yung mga buhay nila through U-turn. Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. Carla?
we have The Home Buyer, which is where you hear remarkable stories about building and owning a property. Mondays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. Laugh and
At
learn through the puppet stories. Monday, 5:30 p.m.
ayan, dito naman pwede kang magbenta, bumili at tumulong dahil bukas na. Bukas na ang TNC Marketplace. Online Night Bazaar. Marami bang discount dito? Thursday and Fridays at 10 p.m. And then yung YOLO. But YOLO, JOLO, parang ganon. YOLO is for all of us to understand that law is fun and cool. Cool po yung mga, ano dito, yung mga speakers. Thursdays at 8:30.
You can watch and learn more about money and more. Stream live from the Philippines and from US. Tuesdays, 8:30 p.m. Philippine time and 5:30 a.m. California, USA time. Two leaders in one platform, TNC The Talk. Monday at 12 noon. After Shift is Chillaxin show about choices and lives after work. Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m.
And then discover and learn strategies on self-leadership. Maganda to. To win in life through Win Within. Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Maganda ito sa mga leaders. Okay? And then dream, achieve, nurture, and inspire. Yan naman, ano? Dito, sama mo yung mga bata kasi may Danny Art Show. Okay? Fridays, 5:30 p.m. And then ito naman, medyo heavy na. Global issues, common interest. Learn together across borders. Foreign affairs streams on Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m.
We have
Okay.
Awesome Day, Monday at 2:30 p.m. Make sure to make your day an awesome day every day. Start your Saturdays with Awesome Day. Celebrating also the women at work, 9 a.m. Saturdays. So,
Ituloy mo na Carla kasi hindi na
in a,
nag-scroll
wor-
yung screen ko.
in a world where everything is turning out digital, CyberNext aims to empower people and companies to be secure in a digital world. It streams Wednesdays at 12 noon. TechU helps you understand the emerging technology shaping our future. That's Fridays at 2:30 p.m. You can catch
Cut.
also our okay.
Okay, catch also our TNC original shows such as One Day, an inspiring 30-minute storytelling naman to. Okay, hindi nakalagay yung time na, no? It alternates with TNC Town Hall, co-hosted by TNC founders Lloyd and Apple Manansala. This show is where we talk to you, our valued audience, about our shows on TNC.
Because
Yan.
health
Okay.
Because health is wealth, ito na ang Healthline on Wednesdays and Friday 4 p.m. And more upcoming TNC shows that will truly inspire each and every one of you. Please follow our channel on Facebook and YouTube and let us help you see the new you. Thank you for
Yeah.
staying put, dear viewers. For those among you with serious health concerns and were able to recover, we encourage you to share your unique story to the world katulad ng ginawa ni Dana and also ni Doc. Help others to inspire and be inspired to have hope as our guests and their stories have done for you today. So send your personal story via messenger to Mapette, Dominese, or Urgino, which is on the screen. Yan, nandyan ba? Nakikita nyo ba?
Yes. Ayan, dito na ako nalulungkot, Carla, kasi in closing, our hearts are full of gratitude for a very enlightening afternoon, especially for some of our viewers out there who are looking for answers and found none until today. So I'm very happy for you. To our dear Dra. Joy Moncal, and both beautiful with Dana Ramos, no, and Smart too. We thank you for your insightful sharing, which will help many around the world who have problems but have watched this show.
Yes, and on that note, we should stay healthy, beautiful, and positive in our minds, heart, and spirit. Let's have hope that we can deal with this problem that we're facing right now because we all know that God is bigger than our problem, right?
Right, with a big right. Check, okay? As much as we're enjoying being with you and sharing our wonderful stories, it's time to say goodbye. See you again, dear viewers, on our future episodes every Wednesdays and Fridays at 4 p.m. through our Facebook and YouTube links.
Yes, and you can contact us through our personal numbers there shown in the screen if you have questions, if you want to know more about the wonder molecule, or you have other sharings that you'd like to share with our Healthline. So here you have it all here at TNC Healthline with Carla and Mapette.
For a new and healthier you. Bye.
Bye!
Bye.